We're on the road to Wembley. It's the first round of the Capital One Cup and there is so much drama to cram in tonight. There are shocks, penalty shootouts, last-minute winners, tears, joy and everything you'd expect as teams from across the Football League try to get into the hat for the second round. We're at Fratton Park on this beautiful summer's evening to bring you the best of the action from last night and tonight's games with Adam Virgo.
Well, there was a couple of tricky ties for Championship sides last night. A lot of upsets along the way, but also we saw some quality goals. And
we'll bring you the very best of them a bit later on, but we're going to start here with League Two Portsmouth against Championship side Derby County. Your commentator, Dave Farrow.
Well, Paul Cook promised changes after that fantastic weekend win against Dagenham and Redbridge, and we have got them, 7 of them in total. The easiest thing to do is tell you the 4 players retained. The former Derby man, Ben Davies, Matt Clark at centre-half, the 18-year-old who plays alongside the 20-year-old Adam Webster, and the others, the goal scorers, Kyle Bennett and Gareth Evans. Jayden Stockley will lead the line with support from Adam McGurk. As for Derby, well, Paul Clement has outdone Paul Cook by 1. 8 changes for him from that 0-0 draw against Bolton. Of course, one of them is in force. The injury to Will Hughes means that he's not available, nor is Bryson in that midfield. A real blow for Derby, that. The 3 that Paul Clement retains: Jason Shackle, who was excellent at the weekend, Chris Baird, who moves from full-back to play in the centre of midfield, and Johnny Russell, who was Derby's best player on Saturday. Here is Adam Webster. Slides it out wide to Houndstra. Good touch there from McGurk. There's close. Haven't seen too much Championship quality yet from Derby County. Now Bennett. He looks so dangerous when he cuts inside, and he keeps going. The man who got 2 at the weekend comes as close as anyone has so far. Here's Bent. Close now for Davis. Portsmouth looking to make this pressure count. Here's Bennett. Bennett again manoeuvres into space, and you could see what he was trying to do, hit across the ball and bend it inside the far post. But he's full of confidence, all right. Just didn't quite get the execution right there. Enough certainly to worry Paul Clement. What a big opportunity it is for him at Derby County. That's better from Dawkins. Chance for Forsyth to cross. Little touch and a drive, and just wide from Andy Vyman. Deflected behind. The closest we've come to a goal by quite a long way. Excellent here from Forsyth. Lovely first touch. Good piece of defending. And there is the man who's led this Portsmouth revival, Ian McInnes. What a job and what a story that has been. Has he got the right man? It's early days, but it feels like he might. Bennett. Now Evans, the 2 goal-scoring heroes from the weekend, trying to combine. There's McGurk. On the overlap is Houndstra. The game really is catching fire. Lee Grant turning over. Great response this from Portsmouth. The young left-back has been outstanding with the cross-come shot. Now Sewan Cambo. There's Russell. Now Vyman! Deflected behind. Second time he's had an effort. Flick behind. Much better from Derby. Not too far away from the inside of that near post. Imagine the message at half-time was more of the same. What was that little threat? Portsmouth have been swarming all over their opponent. Derby just have that quality, though. And it goes from Stockley, the goal! What a start to a career at your new club! Lee Grant will have nightmares, but Adam McGurk comes up trumps. We've got another shock on the cards. Portsmouth lead 4 minutes into the second half. It was Stockley's ball in. McGurk did so well to stretch, but the goalkeeper has to save it. And if he is in a battle with Scott Carson for the #1 spot, well, advantage Carson. Lee Grant wants the ground to open up and swallow him. Lofted deep towards Stockley, appeals for a penalty. Still they haven't cleared it. Good save that time. There was a crowd in front of him and Lee Grant did well. Excellent again from Bennett. Good double save. Feels like more action the opening 10 minutes of this second half than we had in pretty much all of the first. The goal from McGurk, then half chances at either end. Here's Russell looking for the killer final ball, behind for a corner. There it goes from Russell, big lead! Huge goal! Derby have their equaliser. And after all the intricate build-up play, it's a far post corner. And a header steered into the bottom corner. He's been their most dominant player. And now Jason Shackle has the goal that might just take us to extra time. Good burst forward by Davis. Can they respond instantly? They've got to try and keep their sense of momentum going here, Portsmouth. Mustn't let the equaliser dampen them too much. It's there to be attacked by Stockley. It was headed away by the goal scorer Shackle. And then he puts his foot through one. There's Russell. Forward by Ben Close. Still a sense that this one could go either way. Now Hollands. Lovely pass for Stevens. What can they make of it? Plenty! It's a stunner from Connor Chaplin. Derby dragged themselves back into it. But what a finish from Chaplin, and what a moment for Portsmouth. They're back in front and they believe once again. The substitutes combine, Stevens for Chaplin. And is that the goal that takes them through? Sometimes those substitutions work to perfection. There were one or two people complaining about this game at half-time. Hasn't been bad since. Little run here from Russell, who keeps going and goes down. Free kick on the edge of the area. That was mighty close, and the Derby players are questioning it. Let's take a look. Now this is the angle. As Russell bursts, I think it's inside. I think they're unlucky. Russell and Hendrick stand over it. Russell curls one. And that sense of building frustration. Or can Tomty hang on for yet another shock in this remarkable competition? Here's Russell. We move now into added on time. Forward by Ince. Smuggled behind for another Derby corner. Confirmation of the 4 minutes. Here comes the corner. Again, they managed to get it away, but not convincingly. Ince again with a chance to run. Oh, Ince has done brilliantly here. They just needed a touch on the end of it and they couldn't get one. Now Baird. Tension's unbearable here, and Martin turns and drags it wide. And Portsmouth get closer to pulling off this shot. Was that the last chance? Still they play on. Now they want the whistle. Ball's not coming back. Massive win for Portsmouth here. Yet another shock in this week's Capital One Cup. And the hero, the substitute, Connor Chaplin. Isn't it just like a man called Chaplin to put a smile on everybody's face? McGurk gave them the lead. Derby drew level through Shackle. But then Chaplin came on, won it for Portsmouth. His is the name in lights. And the final score, after a fabulous second half at Fratton Park, is Portsmouth 2, Derby 1.
So Portsmouth have done it. In a moment, we'll have all the reaction to this match and the biggest shocks from last night in the Capital One Cup.